Hey guys, Leno here from LenoFX.com. Welcome. I hope you are well. What's your name? Where are you from? Today we are going to talk about how you can publish the parameters from Motion 5 to use them and customize them in Final Cut Pro 10. So this is the part 2 of the how to create lower thirds in Motion 5 so you can use them in Final Cut Pro 10. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, okay? And let me know in the comments where you're from, what's your name, okay? Today is the part 2 of how to create lower thirds for Final Cut Pro 10. Welcome, welcome. Prince Sola, hi Leno, hey, how are you today? Today is Sunday. Tomorrow I'm preparing for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so I hope you have a great week next week, very productive. And today we are going to learn something new. We are going to talk about how to publish, how to create rigs a little bit. I'm going to give you some examples, and this is a fast live training, so if you want to learn more, just let's start to talk about how to publish the lower third that we created in the last live. All right, sorry about my voice, it's not the best today. I'm fine, thanks. It's 1 a.m. here in the UK, Monday morning. Oh, nice, great. Here is 9 p.m. 9 p.m. I'm here in Brazil, Goiânia, near Brasilia, capital of Brazil. So let's start here. Let's see where we left off. First of all, we created the design part, and then we animated the elements. So if you go to Final Cut Pro 10, if you follow the last tutorial and then you go to Final Cut, you're going to see that in the titles tab you don't see any parameters published available. So what you need to do is to start to publish them in Motion so you can have them available in the inspector in the titles tab. To do that, let's start first. Let's add the markers so we can enable or disable the in and out animation. So move the playhead and find where the animation stops. So right here, press Shift M, Command Option M, and then put built-in optional. Okay. Do the same thing before the animation starts. Shift M, Command Option M, and then built out optional. Okay. This portion of this title is where it gets shorter or longer in Final Cut. This part is the one that if you disable the in animation, you will not see that. It will be cut from the title, and this one is the out animation. Okay. Command S to save. Go to Final Cut, go to the titles tab, and look for the category that you created the lower third. Here's clean lower thirds, just drag and drop it. And as you can see, / you can disable the in, you can disable the out. Okay? So that's why you need to use markers. Now let's go to Motion again, F6, and then let's start to publish the text presets, parameters, the shape, and this shape as well. Okay, go to text F4, and then let's start with the text box. Click here and select publish. Go to font or any parameter that you want available in Final Cut. I want available just the font and the size and the tracking because I changed the tracking. Now let's go to project, and then here in the projects tab in the inspector published, you can see the parameters for text, font, size, and tracking. Command S to save, go back to Final Cut, And then here you can see that now we can come here and change LenoFX live or .com, and then you can change the font and so on. If you want to have available the other parameters, just click, and then you can see here in the text tab all the parameters to adjust this text. Okay, with after you do that, let's publish the color because I want it available here in the text tab, in the titles tab. So let's go to motion, select the text, go to appearance, and then color, right click, publish, and then go to the projects tab, and here you can see. Now let's add the shape color. Here's the color in the shapes tab, fill, you can publish. Now let's publish the size and the height. But before we do that, we need to publish the height separately from the width, because the width, I want to, when I change the size of the width, these lines go with the size of the shape, okay, aligned. All right, so let me publish the height and the width. I'm going to click here, add to rig, create a new rig, slider, and then I'll go to lines, take the first one. Let me see, this is the position. Let me link them together. First, link. Put here the other one, and then come to the scale, and then put -1. So the value is the opposite. This one is minus 356, and then this one is 300 positive 60 56 56. Yeah. And so now what we do with this link is, when I move this one, it moves like that. So I need to put this parameter inside the slider as well. And then let's put here, this is the default number. Let's double click to add a new snapshot. If you don't know what I'm doing about rigs, go back to the live that I talk about rigs and then just review the content. Okay, here select the snapshot and make it very small like that, and then come to the link line and change the position like that. Great. Select the higher number, 100, and make it very big like that, and then reposition the lines. Select down arrow 2 times. Great. So now we have a rig for the width. Click here. This is that. Let me double click and put 40. This is the default number. Let me select the higher number, and the width is 1551. So I'll put this number here. Maybe, yeah. And then select this one and put 700. And this one is 0. No, it's not 0. It's the minimum number. I could put 0, but I'm not. No one will probably use something like this size. But let's keep it 0. Select here. Great. Come here and publish this parameter. Let's call it width. Shape width. And then go to the projects tab, F4, width, shape width, and then here I can rename shape size, shape height, sorry. Good. And then double click shape color. One important thing, if you remember the last live, I used the shape to use as a mask to the text. So if I change the opacity of the shape, the text will be removed as well. What I need to do is Command G, add to a new group, but we have a problem. What happened? When I created the group, something happened. Oh, I don't know if I saved. I'm just going to, let me see what happened. This number should be, I think, I don't know why it's changing. This is strange. It shouldn't do that. 100. And then command 8. This one, I think it's 100, the number. Yeah. Something strange happened. So let me create a new group. Let's see. Add again. Look, I'm not sure why this is happening, but let's put 100 here. Put 100. Double click. 100, like that. Good. So now we need to use the opacity from the group, because look here, if I change the opacity of the shape, I can't see the shape here. Command Z. But if I change the opacity for the group, the shape still appears. Wow, there is something strange going on. I'm not sure why is that happening. Look, it's changing. It's a bug. It's nah, I don't know what's happening. It seems to be a bug. I'm not used to use this version of Motion. I was accustomed to use the version 10.4. Command S to save. Great. So let me publish this opacity from the group. But I think you get the idea, right? The idea that you need to put the opacity for the shape, because I can change the opacity a little bit if I want. All right. F6, and then I can publish the color for these elements, the width, the opacity, F1, and then I can change maybe the size, the height. But let me see, the height for both, not height, sorry, scale Y. Now let me change this to line width, line opacity, line I could call it height. So look, I can change the color because I have a clone. I can change the opacity, I can change the width, and I can change the scale, the height. Let me call it height. Great. What else can we do? Look, I have here in shapes F1. Not in shapes, let me see. Cheer. Look, cheer, Y, it's 16, I can put 0, or I can just publish. Look here, I could put 0, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is select this one, go to shear, I don't know, X, add to rig, checkbox. And I'm going to call it line angle, something like that. Off is 0, on is 16. Select and publish. Here, put as maybe the first option, line angle. Look. Okay. Now, what I want to do is to publish the size and the position of everything. So select the group that we have everything, F1. You see here that we have an animation. So I can't publish this parameter. I need to create a new group. Let me save it before. Command G, put this one here, and call it again text and shapes. Enter, and close this. Publish the position, publish the scale. And here we could put above everything and call it position all, maybe. Scale all. And then we can, Command Z. We can come here, Command H or Command /, go to the view menu and select, let me see, safe zones. And then we could come here to the position Y and X. And then put a specific number, minus 949, I think. No. Minus 427. Great. Command S to save. Go to Final Cut. Let's see what we have now. Awesome. Let's change the size, change the position, change the text. Great. Change the color for the text. What else? You can change anything. Look, I need this on by default. Go back to motion and leave it on by default. But I like without it. I like. Change the width, and it's always a good idea to test everything that you publish. Width, position, size of the text, tracking. So that's it about the publishing for these elements. So let me see. UV Sway, hi. It's 8 p.m. where he lives. Nice. 1 hour behind. James, welcome, James. Thanks for being here, my friend. Prince Sola, yes. I think it's for something before. So it's very simple, this part of the tutorial, as you can see. And I hope that you learned something new today. Let me know in the comments if you have any question about the process of publishing parameters. If you have questions about rigs, go back to the live that I talk about rigs, and then come back and comment and ask any question that you need, you want. All right? So this was a fast session because we did the most hard part yesterday. And thank you so much, guys, for being here, for watching the tutorial. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you can be notified when we have new videos available on the channel. So that's it. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next live LenoFX class. All right? Thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a great night, great evening, afternoon, anything. Bye bye.